Hey everybody and welcome to a new video. Today I wanted to shed some light on some of One Piece's most promising and most talented directors. Some of them already gave us extremely ambitious episodes, the others just recently made their debut and are rapidly improving. There are also ones who were around for a decent bit of time but improved after taking on gigantic tasks and heavy episodes. So without wasting time, let's get into it. One Piece's anime philosophy is training and trusting new talents. And now when you take a look at One Piece's best episodes since Wano, it's been mostly under the lead of these people. They are now our trump cards moving forward. Let's start with Wataru Matsumi. He is the director behind episodes like 1051, 1101, and recently 1112. He made his debut on One Piece as an assistant director for the Sanji vs Luffy special. After that, he'd work on other Toei shows like Kitaro and World Trigger, and he was slowly gaining experience. He directed the short We Are One animated scenes, and they looked absolutely stunning. And then later he would make his first proper debut on One Piece as an episode director, who also storyboarded his episode. It was Luffy vs Kaido in 1051. Matsumi here showcases how extremely dynamic his storyboards are, and his philosophy with colorful direction fits One Piece as a globe. There were many cool ideas in the episode, like Odin's logbook showing Roger and Whitebeard animated parallel the current clash. Aside from this Wano episode, he didn't do much except providing a cool storyboard for the end of 1060. During this time, Matsumi would focus on directing a movie for the Kitaro series. This movie looked absolutely incredible. Akihiro Ota would also closely work alongside Matsumi on this movie to deliver one of his best scenes ever. These two worked together again on episode 1112. After that, Matsumi returned for Egghead, directing 1101. A very nice episode, but did not feel that powerful compared to his previous one, with Chu Young-soo taking the main spotlight for the action storyboard. That said, it's still a very polished episode with a very strong storyboard. It would be episode 1112, the collaboration of Matsumi and Chu Young-soo again, but both of them powered up big on this episode. This is Matsumi's magnum opus so far, not only because he was assisted with an animation director like Chu and others, who made the episode look insane from start to finish, but his storyboard and strong atmosphere in this episode gave it a distinct feeling. Not a single moment was dull. His wide shots and interesting dynamic perspective shots made the episode so immersive and full of life, giving even small moments great attention and personality. His use of colors was very effective, especially during Ota's scene, giving it a dark grim color of a bad future, which of course couldn't be possible without Ota's animation, deforming the character models as if they were walking zombies. The sheer scale of this conflict was elevated hard from the manga thanks to his storyboard, and after this episode he solidified himself as one of the best directors to have worked on One Piece. He worked as an assistant director on Fan Letter, just like most here, so their comeback is going to be interesting after taking a closer look on Ishitani's work and potentially taking some inspiration here and there. Next we have Nozomu Shishido. He is without a doubt one of the best directors to have ever worked on the series. Interestingly, Shishido started out as an animator, and from what I can see from his old work, he was already someone competent with action. So it's no surprise that later down the line he became our best action director. He seems to have started directing around 2015 on Sailor Moon Crystal and Toei's Marvel as an assistant director for many episodes until he directed one himself. And he later worked on the Broly movie as an assistant director. All of this gave Shishido enough experience to direct and storyboard his own episodes. With Digimon making a return, he helmed the climactic episodes of the series, well, some of them, and when Digimon was finished, he ended up on One Piece. He first storyboarded parts of 1086, which was directed by Tasuku Shimaya, and he finally got the spotlight to direct a very important episode, which is the first episode of the Egghead arc. His direction and storyboard really stood out, and the episode was atmospheric but also brimming with amazingly executed interactions for the crew. But it was until episode 1100 where Shishido would be given a lot of talent on a big action episode, which is in my opinion one of the absolute best action episodes in the series' history. Shishido goes wild with amazing storyboards for well choreographed original action, and then comes up with cool ideas for Luffy's transformation, like beating his chest like a drum to activate it, not to mention the pure brilliance in showcasing a sinister side of Luffy, immediately followed by his goofy one. And with episode 11-15, he leveled up even further with amazing transitions, dynamic boards, extremely well choreographed action, interesting direction for dialogue, and so on. In the span of 1 year, Shishido has already directed what many would consider the best episodes in Egghead, although I personally think 11-12 by Matsumi is up there. Nanami Michibata has also delivered amazing memorable episodes on the series. The first episode she's directed was Sanji vs. Page 1, although she did not storyboard the episode herself, and she still hasn't storyboarded a full episode yet, only parts while others assist her. She has directed extremely memorable episodes like 1017, 1038, 1057, 1074, 1109. Each time Michibata had someone else assist on the storyboards, but she is someone who pays a lot of attention to the colors and lighting of the episodes, and most animators praise her and would like to work on her episodes. She also directed the amazing ending for Wano. I would also like to see her doing a full storyboard on an episode, and maybe this chance could occur in the second Egghead half. Sho Matsui has made a strong directorial debut on 1043 after working as an assistant director under the guidance of directors like Ryota Nakamura, Katsumi Tokoro, and especially Yasunori Koyama. Under Koyama's supervision, it was natural that Matsui would follow a similar philosophy when it comes to use of colors, which allowed his episodes to shine with a strong sense of atmosphere. Episode 1081 gave us a glimpse of his storyboarding abilities, and he provided solid action. In Egghead, he directed two of the best episodes of the arc, 1104 and later episode 1121, Garp vs. Aokiji. Usually such big episodes significantly boost new directors' experience, especially here assisted by a veteran like Fukuzawa, and considering Matsui's already great performance, I'm excited to see more of his work. Next we have a Korean director, Hyun Eri. She first worked as an assistant director on pretty weak episodes in early Onigashima, but then has worked on massive episodes under the direction of Satoshi Ito for 1076, and then Ryota Nakamura for 1080, Toshinori Fukuzawa's 1085, and Yasunori Koyama's 1122. All of them are some of the most experienced directors at Toei Animation and have amazing episodes under their belt. She made her directorial debut on episode 1095, which was pretty solid. Same with her episode 1106 with Koyama as assistant, but it was episode 1116 where Yeri's direction shined much better, with great use of colors, aspect ratio change for flashback, and overall strong atmosphere and pacing of the episode. She is a very promising director with rapid improvement, and I'm interested to see more of her work. There are also promising directors like Hazuki Omoyo, who has been solid and fast. There's also Tasuku Shimaya getting better after directing a big episodes like 1072. So yeah, One Piece continues to evolve and train new talents, and I haven't mentioned Ishitani because she doesn't appear regularly like these, and she seems to be heading towards a direction outside of One Piece. So yeah, I'm excited for Egghead Part 2, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Like and subscribe. See you next time.